Hey everybody, it is your girl D Willis here, and I want to talk about 7 figures and what needs to come first before we can make that. So it's been a long-term goal of mine to have all of my digital assets create $1 million in 1 year. And no, it has not happened yet, but I am definitely heading in the right direction to hit that destination. So I say this to you because if you have a goal of hitting 6 or 7 figures in your online business, there's something you must do first. And a lot of people skip over this, and that's you must learn the skills needed to make 4 figures a month. Like, nobody likes to talk about the smaller dollar amounts. Everybody want to clickbait you with this $1,000 in a day and all of this and all of that. But it's like if you made $1,000 a day and you did that 30 days out of the month, you're not in 4 figures, you're in 5 figures at that point. So it's kind of like, let's be realistic and let's scale back a little bit, because you must acquire and master the skills needed to make a consistent 4 figures a month. And in her diary newsletter, I spoke about this and I shared some screenshots. So if you're not on her diary's newsletter, I will put the link to that below in the description so you can get on that newsletter, so you can see some behind the scene numbers and things that I do in my business. You need to get there first, and I know this, right? To be able to make 6 and 7 figures. And everybody falls for the hype. But you definitely need to get a good understanding of the fundamentals of everything, right? So again, like I said, I shared 2 screenshots in the newsletter that just came out yesterday. But in this video, I want to share with you my 5-step method to making 4 figures consistently, because that's what it's about. You don't want to hit 4 figures a month and then nothing the next month and then so on and so forth. So first thing you're going to want to do is think of something you know about, something you know how to do, or are interested in learning about, or learning how to do. That's what we call having a skill. So that's what we call having or learning a skill, because you might not have it yet, but you're willing to learn it and you're interested enough to learn it, right? You have an affinity for it. Number 2, you want to think of the ideal person in your mind. And I spoke about this in a previous video on not niching anymore, right? So I'm gonna put that video below too, or I might just link it up here. But you need to have an idea in your head of one person that you're speaking to all the time in your videos, in your podcast, in your blogs, or even with the type of products and services that you want to offer. You want to make sure it fits that specific person. Now, we all know people talk about audiences and target markets, and that's plural. It means more than one. So people get a little confused when we talk about more than one. I'm saying to you, think about one person, because there's other people like that one person, okay? But you only need to speak to one person, and sometimes you're going to attract people that you're not even talking to. So think about your ideal person, and this is who you want to serve. You know, don't think of a person just for the money that you're going to hate working with or hate serving. Think of someone you want to serve that's your ideal person, and how you know what you know will help them. So like, if you know the person, like, what do you know, or what are you learning to know to help them in whatever you do or whatever you offer them. Number 3, choose your stage. Now, this is your choice, because people are everywhere. And there's so many social media platforms out here nowadays. You can't be everywhere. I'm telling you, I just put up Pinterest. My account got suspended. I don't know how, but I had to appeal it and I got it back. I don't know if it was because I was trying to do one for the Design Diva and trying to link them. I don't know, but it got suspended. I appealed it. and I got it back. Now I put up some boards, right, on some topics that I want to be sharing on Pinterest, or topics I want to share. But I have not yet shared anything to Pinterest because that's not my main platform. I just want to get it up there. It's something that I'm eventually do. But in your case, step number 3, you want to choose your primary platform where you want to constantly show up and shout out, basically push the content, because whatever you're doing on social is all content anyway. So whether you're making a video, that's content. Writing, that's content. You got to write your scripts too. I mean, writing is the foundation of everything that you do in a business. Okay. So that's one thing you're going to need to learn is some writing, whether you're writing a script, an outline, or whatever you're going to use writing. But whatever platform you use, whether it's Instagram, images, that's all content. TikTok, little shorts, even podcasts, just doing audio is content. And lately I've been on this platform on YouTube because this is my main platform. I've tried different things, tutorials, talking head. I don't really too much care for shorts. I talk too much for that, but I tried that. And I also tried launching like a audio only. So I'm testing this different formats to see what my ideal person will gravitate to and how they best learn. So in your case, you want to choose your stage to attract the person. And when you choose that stage, you want to try different formats so that you can see what best fits them. If you catch my drift on that one. Number 4, you give something of value to them, so that way you can collect their email addresses. I do it all the time. I've basically narrowed down everything and put every bit of my promo into my Her Diary newsletter. If you've noticed on every single video for the last several videos, all I've been talking about is Her Diary. And that's because it's like my diary. I really put real intimate, not personal intimate, but intimate so far as business and behind the scenes, real content and value in those newsletters. And I only send them out once a week, and that's on Sunday. And that's so I can get the stats and the numbers for the week, right? Because some platforms take 24 hours to update. So I like to do it on Sunday. So that way I can give a good overview of what happened that week, what I did that week, what I learned that week. And hopefully it helps my ideal person, because my ideal person wants to know the real. They don't want the hype. They're tired of the gurus. They're tired of paying $1,000 for stuff, and they want to know what it really takes and what do I have to really do. And I share that with them in that newsletter. So if that's you, you definitely want to click the link in the description below and go ahead and jump on Her Diary. And this is something you want to do. On number 4, you want to give them something of value, something your ideal person would want or would need, so that way you can get their information, because you want to take them off of your stage. It's kind of like you want to give them backstage access. You know what I mean? So you're talking to them on stage, but you want to pull them off stage, so that way you can really build a relationship with the people that you are really trying to serve. They're going to give you feedback. They're going to talk to you. They're going to keep it real with you, hopefully, and you're keeping it real with them, and you're sharing value with them, and they're sharing value with you, because a wise person knows that they don't know everything. So you can actually learn something new or learn about a new concern that can be popping up in your ideal person's like marketplace, that you will be able to help them solve that issue. So you want to give them something in return for their email address, so that way you can build a relationship with them off the platform, because you don't own the platforms that you're shouting from. And last but not least, number 5, then you want to start recommending things, like recommending products, services. They could be your products or services to them, or I have my notes here just to keep me on task, but you can recommend your own products and services to them, or products and services that you know about that maybe you've used, okay, or tried or have done in the past. I know that's me. I have been through, I'm a techie, and anybody on Her Diary newsletter knows that. And there's probably not a software I have not put my hands on. And as you grow, you're going to transition from one software to another. I've tried every email software out. And so depending upon where my ideal person is at in their entrepreneurial journey, I might recommend for them one of those email softwares over the other because they might not be ready for that type of automation or that much advance, or they might not need it. So there's no point in spending that money when you don't need it. So when you're recommending products and services, this is a way you can get paid. If you're recommending products and services that you've used and that you like and you know it can help them, then you can become an affiliate of that product or service. And that company will pay you basically a commission for sending them a customer. So that's one way, because it's like a referral-based system. You're getting paid on referral-based in affiliate marketing world, and it doesn't cost anything extra to your customer or your ideal person. Sometimes, depending upon the affiliate program, you get a perk for referring them, and so do they. And in your case, because like say for instance, for the Etsy shop, I do not get a monetary value for referring people to get 40 free listings on their Etsy shop. However, I get 40 free listings too. So if someone use my 40 free listings link, they get 40 free, and so do I. So that'll be number 5, because that's how you're getting paid. Now, these 5 steps are all you need to master in order to start making 4 figures per month. And to do it consistently, you need to be on a consistent type of content shouting, pushing schedule. So you need to be on your stage, shouting out the content to attract your ideal person consistently in order to make 4 figures. Now, the 4-figure range, nobody really want to talk about. Everybody want to talk about 6 figures and 7 figures. I'm not talking about 6 and 7, because before you can get there, you got to get through 3 and 4. So we ain't even talking about that. I don't want to talk to people who are right now, who are in this point in my journey, who are making 7 figures. It'll be pointless. But I am talking to those who want to earn some consistent money that can help them pay bills. And like I said first, you need to learn a skill. Now, 4 figures, that ranges from $1,000 up to $9,999. And 4 figures alone can make a difference, a heck of a difference in a person's life. So you don't necessarily have to be making 6 and 7 figures. I'm sure you wouldn't turn it down, but let's start with the 4-figure range first, because that would do a lot of good. Okay. But you need to master those 5 steps. Now, I have a planner that I created that will be coming out to those who are on Her Diary newsletter on Black Friday. Okay. The planner is already made. It is a physical spiral planner that will help you sprint your way to doing what you need to do so far as pushing the content out. This planner is specifically made to push content via video, articles like blogging, any type of writing, or podcasting. I'm going to tell you that right now. So it's not really made for Instagram, not unless you're using Instagram as like a blogging or type of situation. But it is for that. I guess you could use it also for Pinterest. If your Pinterest pins lead them to like a video or podcast or any type of blog article. But I get more into teaching more about ways to start attracting more people in Her Diary newsletter. That's why it's very important. So this planner, let's get back to the planner. It's called the Content Architect Pro Planner. It was designed to help you define your ideal person, plan and create a 90-day sprint worth of content so that you can consistently bring in and attract and build momentum in your business and attract those customers, all within the first 90 days. The Pro Planner, again, is not like your typical type of planner. It doesn't have like a calendar inside, because I didn't want a calendar in there, to be honest. That's my next planner, and that's going to be really loaded for getting really serious in your business. But first, we need to gain some momentum. Okay, the Sprint to Success is the next planner, and that'll be the next boost up. But these 90 days of content is for you to start really building momentum in your business so you can be on your way to hitting the 4 figures a month. Now, it's very focused, this planner, and it'll have you cranking out the content consistently. Everybody's day one is a different day. So it was no point in putting a calendar in there, because I don't want you to be consumed by a calendar. It's very focused. Content day 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way out, right? 9, 90. Okay. So it's tailored to attract your ideal person and get your business moving. And in addition to the Content Architect Pro Planner, I also created a Notion dashboard template for it as well. It serves as a companion to the planner. So that's a bonus that comes with this planner. And the good news is it's only available on Her Diary newsletter, okay? Everyone else is going to get it later, and probably the price will go up too. But Her Diary newsletter, my peeps get everything first, okay? So they get everything first, and they see some intimate behind the scenes stuff that I don't share on my channel. So if you're not making 4 figures per month consistently in your online business, or you looking to start your online business and we need to get you to that 4 figures a month, you should definitely get on Her Diary newsletter and grab that Pro Planner when it comes out. Okay? So I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions about anything, you can always leave those questions in the comments below, or you can jump on Her Diary newsletter and also email me directly through there too. You can always reply to any of my emails, and I reply back because they come directly to me. Okay? I don't have a VA for my email. Okay? That is me. All right. So until the next time, I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Bye.